Hey bunnies! Hey guys, how you guys doing? Welcome to Grace Reporting. I'm your girl Grace. Thank you for pulling up. Please be supportive and subscribe to the channel. I thank you kindly. So guys, I want to get right into it. I'm not even going to be around the bushes, child. It's all over the news. If you haven't seen what I'm about to talk about, you are literally living under a rock, okay? So as we all have seen and have heard, Tasha K has been found guilty. Were you surprised? Was I surprised? I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. A part of me was thinking like Tasha may really pull off this case. She may really come out victorious. But then as things started coming out, things that Tasha has said about this Cardi B woman, I said, it's looking a little sticky. So yes, so today she was found guilty in all charges. Can you imagine going to court and you being found guilty in all charges? That's horrible. And a lot of people are relishing. They're like, yay, Cardi B. Woo, she won. And I'm thinking to myself, these are black people that's doing that. And that's what I wanted to touch on, amongst other things with this case. Now, as we know, Tasha K is a very, very famous YouTuber. She's not a celebrity, but here in the YouTube world, she's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? But then you think to yourself, is she? You know what I'm saying? Is she a big deal? How did she get to have a million? That's right, with the M, a million subscribers. Please subscribe to this channel. Okay? Because she is at 1 million subscribers, okay? And I'm just thinking to myself, how did she get there? And now it all kind of makes sense. So as you know, Cardi B and Tasha K was in court because Tasha K decided she wanted to taunt, haunt, harass, and I guess get sued by Cardi B. I guess, you know, the tongue is very powerful. Be careful what you put out. Be careful how you treat people, right? Be careful the things you say about people, because you never know, somebody will take you up on your challenge. You know, growing up, I always heard this saying, what's a joke to you is a death to somebody else. And that's a very true saying. What you may think is funny and what you may think is a goal, somebody else may think is the end. Okay? And that's what happened here with Tasha K. I personally feel like Tasha K went too far. Okay? She went too far. You understand what I'm saying? She was given a chance to redeem herself because they gave her cease and desist. Okay? Assist, desist, or desist. They gave her a chance to shut it down and take the videos down. Now, I'm not a Cardi B fan, but I'm a human fan. Does that make sense to you guys? I'm a human. That means I'm going to look at things from a human standpoint, not a fan. Because when you're a fan of somebody, you're going to deem that person as almost as God. You're not going to think they can do no wrong. So I'm not a fan of people. I'm a human of them. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Tasha K is going to, like, I don't know if she's going to have to rebrand, start over. You know what I'm saying? She may have to give her a public apology. Can you imagine? Oh! Ah! Can you imagine that? So she's found guilty. She defamed Cardi B. She said that Cardi B had the herpes. She said she had the STD. She said she was a prostitute. She said she was on drugs. She said that her man keeps cheating on her. I mean, the list is long from here back to Wisconsin, okay? So, listen, like I said, I'm human first. If somebody is going around your neighborhood where you live, right? And they're saying, oh my God, Keisha got the herpes, girl. Yeah. And she has a baby, and the baby gonna have the herpes too. Cause Keisha loves to kiss. So of course, Keisha is gonna feel like, wow, you guys are really doing the most. I'm gonna have to take action. That's my name. And I cannot allow you guys to just be out here just talking negatively about me like that. So basically, in a nutshell, that's what Cardi B did to Tasha K. They went to court. All these things were brought up in court. Even Tasha K said that she did it because it brought her a lot of money. The good books say the root of all evil is the money. But it's not the money. It's the people and what they're willing to do for the money. So the root of evil is people. That's what I think. And if she was willing to get on her platform where there's millions, she have 1 million followers, so there's hundreds of thousands of followers that's watching her and that's probably hanging on to her every word. So of course they're going to listen, and then they're going to go to this one. Girl, you heard Cardi B have the herpes. Girl, you heard Cardi B have the herpes. Girl, you heard Cardi B have STD. Girl, you heard Cardi B have... And then it spread like wildfire. So that's what happened, and that's one of the main reasons why she went after her, because she's like, yo, at the end of the day, yeah, I'm a celebrity, but I'm still a human, and you going out here putting all these things on my name, saying these negative things about me. So I can understand from a human standpoint why Cardi B felt the need to take severe and intense and immediate action. Okay? So, moving forward, they're saying, according to reports, Cardi B wants all her money. Okay? Tasha K, it looks like, according to reports, okay, allegedly, okay, that she's going to have to be paying Cardi B close to $5 million. Oh my God. Oh, child, give me $5. Just give me $5. So she's going to have to pay close to $5 million, according to reports, okay? So now you're thinking to yourself, where is Tasha K going to get this money from? She's going to have to get a payment plan, $25 a month. That's it. Whenever, it is what it is, And it just goes to show, a lot of people want the fame. They'll do anything to let their channel grow. They'll talk about people. They'll defame people. They'll lie. They'll cheat. They'll steal just to let their channel grow. And that's not organic. We over here at Grace Reporting, I don't have a whole bunch of followers, but I know in time that will come. Yes, it gets a little frustrating because you're like, oh my God, I want to do this. I want to do this with my followers. But you also want it to be organic. You want it to be real. It's like if somebody loves you, you want them to love you for who you are, not because you could do something for them. So that's what I'm building over here. I want an organic platform. You know what I'm saying? So, yes. So now it just looks a mess. And, the only thing that I will say about Tasha K is, girl, there is power in the tongue. There is power in words. You have to, she said, on her kids. When it comes to my kids, I don't play certain games. I don't play no games, period. But she said on her kids, she was going to win this game. Win this lawsuit. Game. It's still a game, right? She's going to win this lawsuit. Now, look, she didn't win the lawsuit, and she swore on her kids she was going to win this lawsuit. You can't be putting your kids and saying certain things about your kids. You cannot do that because you're putting a certain type of energy around them. Energy lives on forever. So you can't go out there and say, oh, that's on my kids on this, that's on my kids on that. Because now that energy is on top of your kid's head. She's going to have to go see a seance or something because them kids is going to be walking around with negative energy now because of their own mother. If you're going through something with an adult, you put it on yourself. Don't put it on your kids. You understand what I'm saying? Don't put it on your kids. Put it on yourself. Because now these kids are going to be walking around like, damn, why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? The sins of your mother. So all I'm going to say to you, Tasha K, is you need to reflect. because you have burned so many bridges based on what I've seen, because this don't make no sense. It shouldn't be where your own people are relishing, where they're happy, they're excited that another YouTuber is gonna be out of here possibly, or is gonna lose her channel. Something that you have built from the ground up. It's like a baby. You watched it grow, and now you may lose it, all because of your own self, and all because you felt like you was bigger than everybody else in the YouTube world. You understand what I'm saying? So what is one to take from this? Me personally over here at Grace Reporting, I always said I am not just going to zoom in on one person and go hamburger on that person. I'm trying to get to know everybody equally, figure them out. If there's something in the news I feel like it's important, I'm going to do my research, I'm going to bring it to you, and I'm on my merry way. I'm not going to be that much invested in one person where I'm just taunting them, haunting them, spilling lies about them, spreading rumors about them. Come on. At the end of the day, Cardi B is not no saint. She's not no angel. She's not walking around with a halo over her head, but she's still a human being. Okay? She's still a human being. So yes, I can understand why she decided to put the hammer on her. You're guilty, Tasha K. Yes, you are guilty. You should never have said these things. They sent you a cease and desist, and you decided I think her words exactly was she wiped her behind with cease and desist. Wow, girl, you bought that life. You understand what I'm saying? And I just feel like you shouldn't have to feel you're that big of a person where you can't say, you know what? Let me humble myself. Let me do a self-reflection, a self-consultation, and let me say, let me dial back a little bit. You know, like she wasn't even willing to do that. She just made a decision like, no, you want to sue me? Let's go. I got the best lawyers. I mean, it's not looking too good. And the lawyers look like they was more confused than anybody else in the courtroom. They wasn't prepared. Tasha K was on the stage fumbling. It looked like it was an episode of Martin Lawrence when he was in court in one of his episodes. It looked a mess. Okay. So everybody is relishing. You have YouTubers who worked with Cardi B, who was reporting the news, who was in the courtroom, you know, and who couldn't wait. They could not wait to come out here and tell y'all Cardi B won. They were so excited. A lot of people want to see Tasha under the jail, the YouTube jail. They don't want her on YouTube. They hate this woman. And I'm thinking to myself, what did she do to these people? She burned a lot of bridges. A lot of bridges she burned. You understand? And when you're in this YouTube world, you have to be casual with everybody. I'm not saying you have to be besties with everybody, but you have to be very casual. You can't be going around dogging this one, dogging that one, dogging this one. I heard that, well, from her own mouth, that she even spoke about my favorite YouTuber, Milagro Grams. She talked about her like a dog. And I'm just like, wow, you know, she was talking about other YouTubers, and, you know, it was just a mess. But nevertheless, I'm still going to support Tasha K. Yes. Why am I going to support Tasha K? Because it's not because she's a black woman, but it's because she's a black woman. I know that one of a lot of people had. You can't support every black people out here. Let's be very clear. But you kind of have to support them because they're your peoples. You know what I'm saying? So I do support her because she's a black woman, and I'm a black woman. I'm just going to keep it 100%. You know, I'm not going to relish in the fact that she had to pay this woman all this money. Cardi B have money. Why she got to pay her all this money? You know what I'm saying? Maybe Tasha needs to go to a therapist, because if Tasha could come up on her platform and just spill those lies, there's something wrong with Tasha K. Tasha K needs to see a therapist. Let's be very clear. She needs to see a therapist. And now they want to bring the one and only Nicki Minaj into this. Let's leave Nicki to the side. Nicki is doing her own thing. She's working on her project. She's doing her own thing. She's in her own lane. Because now they're saying, well, Cardi B setting the stand. You know, you got to walk like you're walking on eggshell around here now. Because she done set the stand now. You can't say nothing. But what this is going to do now, a lot of people is not going to really want to report on Cardi like that. But then again, you shouldn't be afraid of that. If you have truth, if you have facts, then you should be able to be okay by talking about anybody. Cardi B, anybody. But you cannot just come out and go around and tell people this woman have an STD. That's a big problem. That's a huge problem. And like I said, child, excuse me, they're giving me indigestion over here. And it's not like I'm a big fan of Cardi B. But like I said, I'm a human of her. I see the human side to her. I see why she did the things she did. I see why she went as hard as she hard. And I see why she want to bring Tasha K down. Tasha K definitely played her hand. And a lot of YouTubers are happy. I'm not happy. I'm not going to sit here and relish in her demise. I'm not going to do that. I'm really, really not. And that's what I wanted to let you guys know. Yeah, you guys may not like Tasha K, but be careful the way you are digging this grave, so to speak, for her, because you never know when something may come around and now you're in the mix and you don't know how it's going to come out for you. You always have to look at both sides of the coin. Yeah, you could report on it, but don't relish in it like, yes, 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 we're happy that Tasha K lost the case. Don't go around like that. You could still report on it, but don't relish in the fact that this woman has now possibly lose her her weight that she feeds herself and her kids. This is her job. You know, this is her job. So we shouldn't sit here and relish in the fact that it's a possibility that she may not be in YouTube no more, which is how she make her income. You know, so that's what I would say about that, you know. And at the end of the day, let's see how everything pans out. They have to go back to court with the money part of it. So let's see how that pans out. And I just want to thank you guys for rocking out with me. Again, Tasha K has lost the case between Cardi B. She has lost the case, and everybody seemed to be happy. Damn, Tasha K, you're gonna have to rebrand, and then you're gonna have to self-reflect, and then you're gonna have to take some accountability and see where you went wrong with all these people. Why everyone want to see you down, but I'm not one of them. I don't want to see you down. I hope you find the help that you're looking for, because obviously there's something very, very much wrong with you mentally, and I hope that you seek the help. Professional help that you're looking for, because for you to sit and lie on people like that, there is something wrong with you. Okay, and then you admitted that you did that. There is something wrong with you for that. So anyway, guys, I just want to thank you guys for pulling up. I thank you so much. Please continue to subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Okay, and I just want to thank everyone who took the time out to come over here at Grace Reported. I just want you guys to have a fabulous day, and remember one thing. Energy comes back. How you treat people comes back. Treat people good. Even if they don't treat you the best way, just make sure you give out that good energy. You know what I'm saying? So when it's time for it to spin around, you're in your good graces. Speaking of grace, subscribe to my channel. All right, I thank you guys so much, and have a fabulous day. And congratulations to Cardi B, I guess. I don't know. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye. Bye, guys.